I've come across a new cool tech where I could save a lot of time when I execute a rat. Ah. New tech, my ass, right? All right, let's test it. Boom, boom. And the water is gonna flow to the right side, and it's gonna. Hello, gravity. Hello, game physics. What's happening here? Welcome back, everyone. Kino here. The reason for a long pause in my uploads is because I've been trying to fix the jittery screen for a very, very long time and many different times. And in the last recording, I have played about 6 hours without knowing that I have messed up some crucial settings, and the whole thing was unwatchable. And that has devastated me a little bit, and so I took a little break. But here, we're going to do a little recap in the beginning, but very exciting thing happens, as you've seen in the preview. So I hope you enjoy. So the best way, I think, to review what I've done, let's start from the very top, right? Alright, so, well, this needs to be more done. And I have realized we are actually running out of logs, and there's a reason for that, which I'll go over in a little bit. But we definitely need to get more logs. Oops. And what I've done from the very beginning is I have made some aggressive trades, right? Because again, the goal is to get 10 million PIA, 9 to 10 million PIA, so that I can one-shot the boar boss. And we are only this much. And to play with it, I've decided to increase anything that it would give me money, right? So I was trading everything, literally everything. Like if I had anything of access, I would sell it. So that would be something like mud, or like these logs. So anything that I could trade, I am trading it. Check it over here. All the things are trade. These are the things that I'm trading. There's things. Some things are like I'm even trading the iron ore. Even though I know like I shouldn't be, like in the long term, like it's never the move, right? Because you will run out of iron. You might have to rely on quartz. But I was like, no. All my goal right now is to get it to the 10 million PIA, which is gonna happen eventually if I'm more aggressive in making more money. So that's the major theme here. I'm even selling rocks, like rock imports. That's clearly a mistake. Unless this happened like a long time ago. Gold ore imports, obviously, but everything else we're exporting. We're exporting the mushrooms. It looks like they have ran out of all the things. Let's actually review every single thing we can trade. We could even trade some slates. Here, give me money. I'm gonna sell 500 of them. Or 250, right? My slates. It's well distributed. That sucks. That's fine. And the contract. We could probably sell the leather if you're not selling it already. Yeah, I think it's just expired because I was for sure selling them. Yeah, it's been that long, I guess. Not 750. We could do maybe 225. There we go. We could even sell some jewels here. Obviously, we cannot sell the iron plate. That would be just being dumb. But copper ore? We could sell copper or jewel. I think jewel is a lot of money, and I haven't really seen many who are willing to buy it. Let's go ahead and sell all 50. we even have 50? Oh yeah, we do have 50, but it's distributed, so I guess it's fine. Oh, that's 3. We could sell some dye. We're not selling already. Yeah, we're selling it, okay. We could sell some flour, but from the previous run, I had to halt the flour production simply because we were running out of oil too much. So probably not selling any flour. Okay, we're not buying anything. Let's make sure we're not importing the rocks, you know? 10 rock I can sell. 10 times, let's do 500 times, right? 10 rock is... Okay. We can also sell some water. Wait, I just did an import, didn't I? I just did an import. I could have... Yeah. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Yikes. I don't know why it's not keeping the export. Maybe it was. We're selling max amount of water. 2,000? Do you even have 2,000? We only have 38 water. 38 water, we probably shouldn't sell it. Although we could increase the production so that I can sell it the next opportunity comes. That's a plan. We could sell some rocks, sure. 25, we do 10 times, maybe 5 times in the rocks. There you go. Let's export, right? Export, yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was selling a lot of medicine, so I don't think I have a lot of medicine here. 89. So 64. How about that? Medicine should be around here. There we go. We already sold the medicine. We can maybe sell silkworm unless we're doing it. Export. Silkworm. Only 24. Yeah, we sold too many. That's what happened. Right? Rabbit. Nope. We're not making gum. We sold some snails. Okay, we only have 64, but I'm down to sell like, I don't know, 30. Give me money. So now that we're nearing all the sales and stuff, what happened was I was sold too aggressively some of the log related stuff. Like I was selling the lumber, I was selling anything that we even used. Single piece of log, not knowing like the importance of our entire nation actually runs on logs. You know, with all the coals and all the things. All the cogwheels. And yeah, I sold too many. And then we ran out of log and the whole production came to a halt. Which is why... wait, let me just sell this and then I'll like show on the left side. 150... Yeah, that's not enough. Mushrooms. I think we're already selling mushrooms. Okay. Not selling lumber anymore. Never again. Never again. We sold way too many irons, so I think I'm gonna hold up. I'm not doing that. On this one, guys. Okay, mushrooms sold that. So we decided we need more logs. Therefore, I increased the production here. It's kind of neat that this one's for free. And to keep up with all the logs that we got, I increased another. I had another. What's it called? Logging camp. Yeah, so that's the left side. That's what I've done. And a festival came by, so I did that, and it shot a little fireworks, which is pretty cool. Okay, I can show you guys again. So what happens when you do it? It increases some happiness by just a little bit, but that's it. It's for the show. Oops. Pretty nice. We said 8 black powder. I think I can afford that. right, another thing I needed to show you. Well, on the line of, making maximum amount of money before changing into DAR, which by the way, if you check out the rate pretty soon, it's pretty great. It's not to the level that I want, but compared to 2000, which is where I have changed, it's pretty great. Let me show you before I move on to all the other sides. Yeah, look at all these. It's all going down, went up a little bit, but from that it went super straight down. Obviously, we're waiting till it becomes 700. Maybe I need to start changing around like 800 just to ensure. But my goal is to change it 7 to maybe 600. That way, when I change it back to 2000 again, I would have tripled my money. So say I change all my say I have 1,000,000 PIA right now, right? I change everything and then change it back to 2000. That's times 3 of that. That's already 3,000,000 PIA. And then I do that once more. That's easily 10 million, right? So that's my end goal. And obviously, in the meantime, I'll just have to make as much money as possible so I can ensure it within 2 exchanges. That's where we're at, and which is why I have increased the production of electricity so I can sell it to a lot more nations. And I'll show you what I've done so far. So if you guys recall, I have this little thing going on at 5x2, and then I have solar panel. But voila, I had this whole entire operation, right? So look at that beautiful 5x4. It's gonna get me. It's gonna print money. And it goes up to 4th floor, and it's producing non-stop, or 24/7. That I realized that this is better option than the solar panel. Solar panel does give 15 watts versus windmill giving 10, but being able to run it 24 or twice more actually results in windmill giving more. And on top of all this, on top of this 200 watts that I've added by 5 times 4, guess what I unlocked by leveling up? I've unlocked the bonus. Where is it? Where can I see that? I actually don't know where I can see it. But basically I have this bonus. Oh, maybe here. Yeah. I got this. Power production. That's 30%, like plus 30%. That's freaking amazing, right? That's 30% for every single production that I would have. And with this, definitely I'll be able to, sell so much and get to the 10 million milestone or 10 million gold goal. Yeah, so instead of it being producing 200 every hour, I'm producing 260 every hour, I believe. Math is right? Something like that. So we were still waiting for all the wires to be finished because it did take a lot of copper wires, and we didn't have infinite amount, which is why I have also increased the total production of copper, iron, and also blacksmiths making iron plates and the copper wire, which I'll show you guys on the left side. Ella. And I have also decided that, why can't I clicker? Ella? Decided I'm not going to take this anymore simply because leveling this up doesn't make sense when I'm not really taking any more reticence. Because that's only for the higher level reticence, right? And the moment I realized the the traits that the new reticence bring in has nothing to do with your intelligence level. That's when I realized maybe I shouldn't be leveling up intelligence all the way till the end, Instead, I'm gonna go something like strength or even this one for movement speed. But right now, I have a goal to get it to level 12, because with 12 you'd be able to one-shot a water on the floor. That's because of the 220%. And each water on the floor has an HP of 22, so you'll be able to one-shot it if you get it to level 12. Uh-oh, are we out? What are we out of here? You're out of water? I'm so glad I didn't sell, right? Jesus. Be right back. Alright, so we need to increase another person doing the water. I will show the rest of what I've done for the past 6 hours in a little bit, but in the meantime, I should focus on that water real quick. Because having no food definitely sucks. I haven't done that in a million years. Oh, there we go. Is there any open spot that I can just sneak one in here? Maybe on the right side? Something like that, right? Yeah, that's fine. It's not pretty, but that's fine. Yeah, I think all of them are all halted because... Oh my god, we got so many. We gotta sell some petals. But remember how we ran out of petals and I got mad, so I just added all that far? That's what I'm getting right now. I guess I could sell to make some money off of it. Oh, we got a criminal. If you're one of those people who've been watching from the beginning, you know Owen is the OG member. But his status is gonna say 25%, right? We have a rule that if you've committed a crime thrice and have it at 15%, which is bugged out, but if you haven't committed a crime thrice, you're out, right? You're executed. But Owen, because I made a mistake, and I almost like let him die, his happiness went super low, so he committed a crime. So I have gave him a life. It's essentially another chance at life that even if you committed a crime at 4 times, you get to live. This is his 5th time. What? Oh my god, it's not Owen, that's Omar. Okay, never mind. What about that, guys? Wait, I know my reticence, alright? Hold on. Let me check my stuff. Statistics, reticence. Maybe that's Omar that I'm talking about. Unless I've already offed Omar? Their little tremble movers. No. Oh, yeah, look. All these crimes? I'm confused. It was Owen. But somehow... committed a lot of crimes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Okay, so I guess I'm a bit confused. Because I thought the criminal propensity increased by 5% for every crimes committed. Like that was my metrics for knowing when to execute them. Is that if it said it's supposed to say 15, but it never said 15, so I thought it was a bug. It was bugged out or something. But I don't know what's happening here. Unless like we get on time. You keep saying free ride, right? I don't understand what it means. Maybe like if they're not caught on time, it increases by the 5%. This is interesting. So I guess this is like one of those times I have to make a decision because like obviously committing crime 7 times, even though you've been starting from, you know, our earliest days, is something, you know, that you should be executed for, because all the other rats who have committed far less crime has died for it, right? But one of the decisions that I've made for executing once upon them committing multiple crimes is the fact that their criminal propensity increases. Because then if you keep them around, then they're going to continue to commit the crime, right? So, but I mean, that's taken out, right? That's taken out of the equation. Or somehow. I do still think that I gotta off him 7 times is just diabolical, honestly. Alright. So let's do that real quick. Oh, actually, I've come across a new cool tech where I could save a lot of time when I execute a rat. It's by setting up a gate, right? Where would the gate be? Is it military? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so basically, what I would do is make a rule for whom to pass around, right? And then I could just put whoever I want to off into the list and then prevent him from leaving. Or I could just set it up so that lower class couldn't pass through, because most of the time it is lower class. I could just say nobody can pass through after I summon them. So that is one of the cool techs that I've discovered from YouTube channel, which by the way, thank you for telling me that. YouTube comment, I mean. Oh yeah, that's one of the things that we're gonna do is off Owen. That is our goal so far. I mean, not so far, for the future. Oh, there's something's bugged out. Or now we're generating so much electricity that even the 3 nations full is not enough. Okay, maybe do one of this. No, but we're still waiting for the wire. Okay. So I'll show you guys on the left side what I've done. Besides, the farm. Is I have increased another blacksmith. They're all making this iron plate. Honeycomb. Well, I guess we're running out of honey, so we gotta take care of that. A lot of things we gotta take care of. But let me go ahead and turn it on for you guys. So we want to do Death Note is 1. Honeycomb. And what is the thing? Right now? Tools. Yeah, there's two things I gotta do. And we're gonna off Owen. Alright. So honeycomb is through the bee production, I believe. Right, this one. We are making not enough beeswax. What do we need honey for? I mean, the fact that honey is... We have only... honey? Because it's being used somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but maybe like a dye or like some kind of things are using the honey. So I guess we could increase the one more apiary. Do we even have bees? We might not. not bees. We need one more? That could be an issue. I mean, searching for bees at this point of the game would be horrendous. The iron gate is done. So obviously that's another thing I'm gonna write onto my to-do list. Apiary needs one more bee. So that should, it's iron gate, which is cooler, so let's do that, right? Remember, just gonna wait till that's done. Right? And we're gonna wait. We're gonna look for a bee. I do want to show like what I've done so far on the left, on the bottom side, but you know what, let's do that and then come back, right? Because I definitely want all of you to be caught up. We go by the forge. We should go to the bottom right. Okay. So probably this is a part where you guys, the last you've seen was maybe work done here on these two. But I've increased the production on the right side here. They're all mining. That, oh, the part, this was super buggy if you guys recall that. That's also all mined. Increase this one. No, don't go up. And I've increased these two. We're waiting for the wire. Which, I can't believe I made the same mistake. Once the wires are done, obviously that's going to be increased. Yeah, we just need just infinite amount of wires at this point. Because I have another project that's happening on the left side. Yeah, over here as well. So I've made these two connected to the top side, so the Tesla tires on that side. And so this surplus took like a long time to figure it out. And I've increased another production here. And the goal is to work on all of this. And probably focus on maybe hydroelectric. You know, after I set up more towers so that I could sell the electricity to more nations. Because right now we already capping out. We're producing more than we're selling. And once that's all done, we're definitely gonna make more money via generating electricity. And I realized this one is actually not very efficient. Probably windmill is a lot more efficient for space and time, and even resources than these. But this is like one of the more fun projects, which, you know, I'm going to continue to do it. But after working more on these, I'm definitely going to try to do the hydroelectric. That's the one that uses water. I still haven't figured out like the whole logic of it, but I've done little test runs on the left side. It's still not happening. But yeah, once that's done, I'll show you guys what I mean. Alrighty. What was I doing? Yes, I was showing that this is a next step. Next things that I was doing here. And I have, do you guys see? Oh no, this is the first part. Okay. Yeah, so what I've also decided is we're going to connect everything that's on this side to the right Tesla, but then it's just too many wires for no reason to connect whichever I find on the left side to here. So I'm just going to have another Tesla tower. It's going to be centered around the left side. That way it's much more efficient to, you know, just have another one and just use less copper wires and also, you know, iron plates and stuff like that. This is what we're working on right now. I have told them to mine all day so that I could, you know, set some things up, plan for the next prospect basically. Got all the stuff here as well to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I've counted up to 10, I believe. To have another whole section that's gonna happen. But that's gonna come after all these, pre-water work has already completed. But that's the goal, is have a little division in the middle. The left side, we're gonna connect left Tesla, right side, right Tesla. All right, so that, surprisingly, that was 6 hours. And a lot of things happened, which, if I ever remember what happened, I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, that basically sums it up. That was the 6 hours. So let's go back to taking care of the honeycomb, tools, apiary, get them all in. You get to the right Tesla. And I'm basically, I mean, I could have, 4 or 5 more Tesla towers, but I was just like, gonna look pretty. And we're gonna have 1 more Tesla tower. Hopefully that'll be enough that I won't have to do more. But worst comes to worst, just always extend it, have a couple Tesla towers. Because I realized having sections is just not efficient at all if you're trying to sell it, right? So I think best idea is to connect everything, even though it looks horrendous. If you look at all this, it's definitely horrendous. It's just kind of like going through this whole thing, but it'll be okay, right? Now, can I compete to get... Okay, I just need 2 more wires. And as much as this is like crazy, I'm gonna do something radical here. Simply because we're all fighting for the copper wires. Let's put it in the storage. So that I could build it. Oh my god, see, we're competing for it. Like, there was an incident where I had to like break down one of the storages just so I had enough copper wire to, connect this one. But the moment I put 4, 3 of them disappeared. Because I guess they were just like waiting there to grab it or something, or I don't know what it was, but copper wire is the most anticipated, most wanted resources right now, so we just gotta compete. Now that 5 could not be here by the time I've demolished all of this, which is kind of crazy. Now let's do this. I can carry up to 8, so let's do here. And let's pick them up, right? Not doing really fast right now. Okay. Come on. No, 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 no. Did you guys see him just grabbing it? Oh my god, that's the 8 that I brought. Oh no. Okay, that was close because I did see like a rat trying to run over there. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Now I can sell it to this guy as well. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, that's fine. We're gonna export it. Not gonna import it. We're gonna export it. We're gonna sell to all 200 watts indefinitely, and we're gonna sign the contract. So we should have 800 total. I mean, it's not gonna increase now, but every hour we should be selling 800 watts of electricity. Now, whichever copper wire there is left, I could just tell them to finish the top and the left side so that they could continue to build this. Maybe you can pick them up here. And I could just put it in right here. And it'll do it. Now, I do see that there's a little bit of frame drops. Okay, hopefully it's fine. Yep. Even if there is some little bit of frame drops, I'm thinking it's because this is like a very later stage of the game. Because all the other troubleshoots I've done, we're talking like at least 100 hours into fixing this. I've come to a conclusion, you know, upon testing with other games that's not lagging, which is a lot more graphics intensive than this, that either the mod or just the nature of this game going towards the end is just there's going to be frame drops, which will be accentuated or highlighted in a recording. So I apologize if there's a little bit of jitter, but I cannot promise it'll get better. I'm at a point where I can no longer promise that. But the next game maybe won't be. Okay, what was I doing? We could observe. Oh yeah, the water thing too, right? I think I came back. We could do... I mean, sure, that's fine. Sign him real quick. I like how randomly rats have like so much lower HP, which I guess if you assign them to a bed, that fixes their problem. But I'm not going to spend my time doing that. It's not going to give me money, so. Alright. So all of them looks like are connected, even the top side. So yeah, I have completely gained so much electricity. Very happy that happened. Yes, look at that. It's all connected. It's beautiful. All right. And we need to do honeycombs, yes. I just like to see this going down though. It's not going down as fast as I'd like. I want to see them zero, and I constantly want to hear the message that something has happened at the substation, meaning, you know, that's generating enough. Because I'd rather be selling more than less. Okay, apiary should be done on the bottom here. Oh, we're missing a bee. We need to go adventure for that. Okay, kind of down. Okay, so apiary, we can go get a bee real quick, but what about tools? Where are we low on tools? Oh, maybe because there was a little bit of gap between having enough logs. Yeah, we don't have this because we ran out of logs before. But we have a lot of logs now, so I think we're fine now. Maybe I should change this quantity to something much bigger. Oh. Simply because we realized we would use a lot of wooden stick. I cannot recall like the most recent one, but basically on top of the tools, there are other things that use a lot of wooden stick. Maybe cogwheels or something. Something uses them. And I'm going to increase the addition on both of them to 70. Where is the other one? Something that looks like this. I usually put it right next to each other, so... Huh? I only have one? I guess it's possible that I've gotten rid of it. The other one, I mean. You know, let's not lose our mind and actually try to do this. Sawmill, we have two. Yeah, we have two. There's one. To share another episode of something devastating that happened to me. I think it was like second or third day of my streaming this very game, and I was looking for a kiln, right? And well, first of all, to lay out the background, I think I had like 2 viewers at the time, which is, you know, obviously is more than how many people would watch when I stream if I stream right now. But I think one was just kind of like AFK. It wasn't me. I swear to God, I would never do something like that actually, because I don't even watch my own YouTube videos. But I wasn't able to find the second kiln, and it turns out it was literally right next to me. And I was running back and forth, and for some, I think that just like made him really mad, because like if you're looking at something, not playing it, like it's so much easier to see. So I guess it like really made him mad that he would stay there for a little bit, but he just left. And I had 1 AFK and 1 active viewer, but that active viewer just left getting all mad of how bad I was playing it. They're just like devastated. Like you could probably even see it in my videos, in my early videos. But like there's like a good like 2 minutes of pause, and also just like the voice just kind of lost all the energy, and I was just very sad. All because I couldn't find the freaking kiln. And which is why like I definitely appreciate people who are like a little bit more active, especially maybe when I'm streaming, because it does help me. Like if you do see it, and it's okay to be mad, but like just let me know, right? Wounded Citizen Peter. Yeah, there are definitely many episodes that happened, as this is like the first game that I recorded and streamed seriously. Yeah, now I'm seeing the electricity going down. That's pretty good. Yeah, we go ham. Oh my god, that whole talk made me forget. Appear in tools. So we're looking for the second sawmill, right? That's another factor that would make people mad. It's like, I guess I check so much, I can't even remember what I'm supposed to do. Look at all those exports. 5,000 money just 1 day. That's pretty great. Yeah, let's play a little game, right? Where's the second sawmill? Like, I know you guys can see it. Increase the value of Pia. Heat stroke, it's hot. Too bad it's hot for me too. Yeah, I see one here. I swear to God, did you guys see the second one? Don't even bother with you right now. It's not the OCD, it's just, maybe it is, but like I cannot progress further without finding the second sawmill. There is no way it's not on the other floors. Like that's my oh, there's right there. It's right. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, it's not. You know, he's not making any wooden stick. That's why. We'll tell them to make up to 70 as well. Look at that. I've played this game so many times I could just do this without even looking at the top side. But yeah, you guys should definitely make more wooden stick. Tools are more of a priority. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright, and I don't know if you guys remember, but like from the last playthrough, we were hovering around 600, but we couldn't really get farther from it. Because I wasn't expanding, and also I was like increasing all the other infrastructure for the furnaces so that I can make more plates and the iron copper wires. That I completely stopped the mining the gold, or using the mint, because gold ingots was the secondary importance. But I brought it back. So now they're increasing, we're selling more electricity, being more aggressive in our trades, that we're actually okay with. We're increasing the money by a decent amount. Alright, now enough talking, let's do some action. Let me find some honeybees. We got the tools taken care of. Oh, before we do the honeybees, maybe we could... No, actually, let's do honeybees first. Then we'll kill all the criminals at once. Sandra, you get to live. All right. Get me a bee, right? Where do I even find a bee? We're so late in the game. We might have used all of the resources already. We have to find... Is an armadillo? It's kind of nice to just kind of bring it back, you know, like this. This was literally like... Oh! Wait. Wait. Is that one of the things that was bugged out? Yeah, I want to see this every hour. And I'm sorry if it bothered you guys, but like... This means I'm doing something right. Wait, I think that could be one of the things that was bugged out. Where no bees were spawning even if when I was hitting it. From the very early playthrough. Let me... How do I go up there? Be mine here. Oh! Just kidding. Oh yeah, the one that was bugged out was Scorpion, right? Maybe that's one of my subscriber quiz events. Don't fly, don't fly. Come on, come on. There we go. We got 1 bee. That's perfect. That's the exact amount we need. Alright. We bring it back. Nice. Those swift and those easy. Where's our apiary? I'm sure there's like a proper pronunciation for that, but... Nice. We just need to build that, and there's gonna be enough beeswax. I'm gonna call them honeycomb because it's so much prettier to call that. Alright. So we took care of the apiary tools, and honeycomb will be built, so that's still not done yet. Now we can go back to executing some rats. Nice. Give me money, dividends. Right. Okay. Anyone can pass through? No, it's gonna be only me who can pass through. Middle and above. High and above. Yeah, I think we just do high and above. Or I could just say leaders only. And we're gonna summon Owen. And show for the new tech. I'm sorry, Owen. I know you've been through a lot. I know we've been through a lot. 7 times? That's just crazy, bro. That's just crazy. Where's some of the rats? New tech my ass, right? Wait a minute. Okay, that's something you're gonna figure out, or like fine-tune the size of the prison or something like that. But we kind of lucked out, right? We can just do this. What's the point of having this gate if they can just jump over it? That sucks. I mean, we'll figure it out. We could probably increase one more floor so they can't jump over it. They can jump over 3 blocks. Although this is somehow very aesthetically pleasing, right? 6 and 5. 7 and 5 is going to be horrendous. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out once we have to execute another artisan. Alright. So now let me finally show you guys the left side, the little test run that I was doing. This is one of the things where it is fun to figure it out myself, but it is also like not really necessary. Like the whole generating hydroelectric thing is a whole new thing. It's pretty bad. How do I even get there? Right here, right here. So that's a little test run I was doing, where if there's water here, it brings it up, but then it just shoots out like a little fountain like that. Just so disgraceful, you know what I mean? Like just because I had really hoped that, you know, stacking these up would actually allow the water to go up, and then you bring that up, up, right? Wouldn't that be so much neater? But it looks like that's not how it works. In fact, I have to bring it up, then have it hit the certain threshold, and then from that I have to bring it up another one to another one to another one to another one, like that, which I found pretty unnecessarily, you know, like complicated. Let me try to figure that out, right? So okay, so the water goes here, and the water would go here and here. Very disgraceful. We put one right here. What if I do this? How do I get up? Okay. So the water goes to the right only because that's the only part. And water would then get trapped here, which would then bring it up here. So we need 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. One like that. Like that. I was searching for routes. Oh, that's on. That's fine. What was the other guy? That's fine. We do one like this. And the problem with this experiment model is because it's not live, we cannot test with the real water. It's so possible that I might need more than 3. Or like doing 3 could be too little or it could be too much. And I won't know. I won't know until I actually do the thing. You know what I mean? That's what sucks about this model. Let me demolish this. Away. But it looks like I can, all I need is 5 spaces for the water to be constantly going up, right? So that needs to be blocked. So is this. So it looks like I can just have like a tower like this and just have a little water come up constantly with just 3 spaces. The question is that enough to, you know, fund the entire part? Because another thing I guess I forgot to mention for you guys is you know, the little place that I was saving for the fancy apartment. This part, it's all gonna be hydroelectric. So I have this huge free land that I have. This is just gonna be doing the water stuff. And that's gonna be my next, probably the final project before I could one-shot the final boss. And yeah, that is the current goal. Now, it looked like I only needed 5 for the water to come up. So in my mind, I'm thinking I have a huge, like a little bowl-shaped water reserve. But on one side, you bring the water up using that thing, the thing that I was experimenting with. Here, let me put a name on it. So it's water pumps. So have the water pumps to bring the water up, and have them come through here, constantly touching the electric generators, right? What's it called? Hydroelectric generators, which is very small, by the way. So like this. So it needs to touch. I'm assuming where there's green, that's where it needs to be touched. So have a little 5, have it go up. Have a bunch of them coming down like this. Utilize the same water that goes up, but have it applied multiple times. And connect them to the either we'll have to connect to Tesla Tower. We'll have a Tesla Tower on the right. Just have like a bunch of them, 1, 2, maybe 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2. So we could probably do 4 using 2 to 3 streams, and have one little Tesla Tower on the right side and then connect it to the bottom. Sounds like a solid plan to me. Now, what's the hurdle? What's the hard part here? It's knowing how much water stream I'm gonna need. So that would entirely depend on how much water stream I would get. Oh, another thing I also need to consider is we need to not only have the water flow from the bottom, but during times of droughts or anything like that, we will run out of the water on the bottom. Or how are we going to fill the entire huge bowl with water, right? So we need to set up a new is this the Dewey thing? Web? Yeah, Dewey. We need to have multiple of this. Also, gathering all the water in the morning so that the water never runs out. So station here, water goes up. Station here, water comes down. Maybe on top of it, we need to have multiple dweb, or maybe on the side, we have multiple dwebs. But none of this matters until I get to see how much and how often the water will have to come down, So that's going to be a whole trial and error, and probably not on this video, but on the next video, or the one after that, I will definitely do we'll try and error basically. Maybe I'll even have to do a little guide on it or something, because that, for me, like, that planning alone made me like get a little bit overwhelmed. Ooh, actually, this is a great chance for us to see. We just need to collect this water. Let me do that. I also need to come back up, so let me put a little ladder here. It's certainly not what I want to do. Okay, it looks like they're going to do something. What are you guys going to do? Oh, they're going to mine here first? Okay. I guess I haven't put down enough jobs for them, so that's why they're just like, oh, who is this? Who there? Okay. Why is the water not rising? Maybe I put a little dirt block so that it pushes up? Oh no! Okay. Then we're gonna build a dirt block again. Like this, right? We also need a means to be able to build it and move around. Yeah, it's gonna be so complicated. But it starts with all, every time starts with little projects, I guess, or little plans. I don't know the saying, I'm not a scientist. Oh no, never water, never water. But if you guys see, look at the HP on the water, right? It's 22. I definitely want to bring that up to my strength to 11 so that I can one-shot the water. Because besides that, there's not much milestone to go for anymore when it comes to strength. Oh, this guy's stuck. Of course you are, sir. Of course you are. We also need to build a little earth block. So, right? Well, I blame him for being stuck, but I think I'm stuck here as well. Classic. Put a dirt block here. That would increase the water flow to the right side so we get to test it, but I actually want to see other stuff first. So let me go ahead and block this. Okay. Just gonna put a little grass here and then he'll be able to go out. Perfect. And he's gonna build this. Okay, perfect. Now it's happening. Well, let me do that for you guys. Scruntle will be Owen. Alright, let's test it. Boom, boom. And the water is gonna flow to the right side and it's gonna... Hello, gravity? Hello, game physics? What's happening here? Uh... That's higher than here. Right, I guess I do a little extra push. We could do rock block here. And still go down. Get up. Purely. Purely. Stop bothering me. Oh, well, so maybe that was a mistake, but I don't care. Like, this is... Let me get my science done, okay? Let me... Let me be a little scientist, man. Come on. Oh my god, the fish just... Okay, it looks like somehow... It's... The water just disappeared or something. Okay, maybe we do dirt block. Yeah, because I feel like the water level should be a little bit lower than this. And higher than this. Surely. Okay. It's touching. This is the first time I've killed a fish? Crazy. I guess I've only fished them before. Oh, there we go. It's touching. It's touching. I swear. It's touching. Oh. Oh. Can I even go up after this? Purely. Like, did the water just disappear, guys? This is what happened here? Oh. It's touching. It's touching. Come on. Thank you for watching till the end. And as I've said in the video, we have a subscriber event coming up where you could win up to $20. So please stay tuned.